Iris had a twin sister or someone who looked extremely similar to her from about 10 years ago who gave birth and then immediately was killed. And then had her body frozen for 10 years. That was used to trick people into thinking that Iris died. Who also had her eye removed. Welcome back to AI the Somnium Files. That's the least insane thing that's happened over the course of the last week's worth of videos in this game. Let's keep going. But unfortunately, that didn't turn up anything. Iris' whereabouts are still unknown. I'm worried about her, but without any leads, we'd just be looking for her blindly. I should focus on the investigation for now. It will eventually lead me to Iris, I'm sure of it. With that in mind, I headed to So's mansion.
I thought I told you never to show your face here again.
Oh, whoop-de-doo.
I didn't come here for Shoko today. I didn't come here for Iris either. Instead, I'm here for a girl who looks like Iris. Did you kill her?
Date, look.
I knew it. You killed her, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've had enough of your shit, Congressman! You wanted to check on the body of the girl you killed. That's why you were at the cold storage warehouse 2 days ago. Where is Renju Okiura? You know where he is, don't you? You were at an Okiura fishery warehouse for a reason. There's definitely a connection between you two. And that's not all. Number 89 called your secretary. The same number 89 that Renju escaped with. Now tell me, where is Renju?
Suddenly, a gang of bodyguards stormed out of the mansion. In an instant, they surrounded me. Hi there.
We'd like to ask you to please leave.
You like how every single bodyguard looks exactly the same? Like it's just a clone machine that just keeps churning out new bodyguards?
Damn it, So!
There's nothing we can do. We did arrive without a warrant. We were technically trespassing. If he had called the police, we would be in a predicament. We would have been detained immediately. Who would look after Iris then? Do you intend to leave your responsibility with Mizuki and Ota?
Well, considering how much they colossally failed last time, I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
Calm down, Date. We still have our lead.
Lead?
Before I explain, we need to discuss the corpse in the cold storage warehouse. Let's give her a name. Because she is frozen solid, we could call her All Ice or Alice. What do you think?
Wow. Just wow.
Alice and Iris. I believe it fits nicely.
Said Iba the Eyeball.
Alright, Alice. What about her?
Someone might be able to identify her.
Who?
Allow me to ask you 3 questions.
Again with this?
First question. You have seen this corpse more than twice. 3 times, in fact. When was the first time?
It was in Mizuki Somnium. All the way back at the beginning of this bullshit, we saw it in Mizuki Somnium. 3 days ago.
3 days ago. Saturday night when I synced at Abyss.
Yes. In the Somnium world. We saw the frozen corpse of a girl. Question 2. Who is the girl?
We can't. We're just going by I don't know the answer. All I can say is that
That girl was
random name that you gave.
Most likely. So we have technically known Alice for 3 days. One last thing. The final question. In which Somnium did we see
Mizuki's. Saw it in Mizuki's.
My roommate, Mizuki Okiura.
Exactly. You mentioned something about Mizuki's Somnium being some kind of prophecy, but prophecies are nonsense. Dreams are not made of the future. They are made from the past. Therefore,
Mizuki has seen Alice before.
there is no other explanation.
Iba, where is Mizuki now?
Where we went with Iris yesterday, Ikume Shrine.
The shrine? Why would she be there?
Unknown. She is supposed to be looking for Iris.
Okay, let's go.
So I'm glad we're not going down the route of the parallel world and that it actually was someone other than Iris that we found at the cold storage warehouse. But the alternative is equally, well, okay, maybe not equally insane, but it's still insane what we're the route we are currently barreling down.
Date,
Did you find Iris?
if I did, I would have told you already.
Right.
That was a dumb question to ask.
Iris used to like this shrine. She told me about all her memories here. We used to come here all the time. You know those steps in the front? We would sit there together and talk about things, like what gluten-free means, and eyelash extensions, and aerial yoga, and we would talk about all our problems together. Sometimes we would talk late into the night. So I thought that maybe she'd be here, but it looks like I was wrong.
I think Iris is with Renju.
With Daddy?
Yeah. Her note mentioned her most trusted person. It's probably Renju.
Yeah. I remember that mermaid girl saying something like that.
He was looking for.
Does that mean that Daddy is the one who called for Iris?
It could be, so I need to know where he is.
But I haven't been able to get a hold of him.
Mizuki, I have something very important to ask you.
I told Mizuki about the frozen corpse we called Alice.
You've seen her before, haven't you? 3 days ago, I saw her in your Somnium. The body of a girl who looks like Iris. Alice, your dreams are built from your memories, so that corpse... Mizuki, please, answer me. Iris's life is at stake.
Huh? What do you mean?
I told Mizuki everything. About how Renju ran off with the assassin. How 89 is connected to Sosajima. And that Sojima is linked to Alice's murder.
I need to know everything about Alice. If I find out who she is, I might be able to solve the mystery of Renju and number 89, and that might lead me to Iris.
Mizuki looked down at her feet quietly. I could see agony in her face. The silence lingered. Finally, she steeled herself, lifted her head, and spoke.
Okay, I'll tell you about Alice. It was about a month ago. I saw my daddy crying in the president's office at Lemniscape. I was peeking through a crack in the door so he didn't see me. Daddy got up, then got into his car and drove away. I had never seen him like that before. I was curious, so I followed him in a taxi. That led me to the cold storage warehouse. He got out of his car and went inside. I followed right behind him, quietly. Daddy was standing next to the forklift in the back. I hid behind a shelf. I watched Daddy open the hood of the forklift, and then, after a little bit, he left. I wanted to know what he was looking at. I went over to the forklift, and I looked under the hood myself, and then...
You saw Alice's dead body.
But at the time, I thought it was Iris. What do you mean? I couldn't just ask. It would have changed everything. I thought that as long as I stayed quiet, everything would be okay.
Yeah, well, look how well that's turned out.
Dead body. I wasn't even at the warehouse. I repeated that to myself over and over and tried to forget the whole
That's
thing.
not how that works.
Repressed memories are often the subject of somnia.
That's why Alice showed up during the sync.
The corpse looked exactly like Iris. I couldn't believe she was dead. I just couldn't. So I went to Iris's house.
Huh? What's wrong, Mizuki?
Iris was alive. I thought I was going crazy or dreaming. I tried to convince myself that it was just a hallucination. What was I supposed to do? Daddy would have been in trouble.
So you kept quiet this whole time?
Yeah. I actually met with one of the higher-ups at Daddy's company last night, before I went to Matsushita Diner.
Why?
Because you asked about the cold storage. I was curious. I asked around some, and I found out that Daddy was managing the warehouse before I was born. After my grandpa died, Daddy took over. In exchange for managing the warehouse, he gave ownership of the company to someone else. I guess he didn't want to let this place go. Or maybe he couldn't let it go. That's more accurate, I think. But I understand why. Inside that warehouse was
Alice.
On paper, Daddy has nothing to do with Okiura Fishery. Daddy was still managing the warehouse, and he was the only one allowed in there, too. That was part of the agreement when he gave up the company, and the whole thing had to be a secret. He really stressed that point.
How long was he managing the warehouse?
Hey, Mizuki. How long was he managing the warehouse?
For 18 years, that's what the man told me.
18 years? From that long ago?
Yes.
Iba, I need an emergency search. Missing persons from 18 years ago.
Understood.
Huh?
Date, I found her. The girl who looks like Iris.
What's her name?
Monica Ey. 19 years old at the time of her disappearance. A graduate.
Wait, isn't that the girl who...
School.
What?
Well, wasn't that the person who Hitomi said she lost? Like her best friend from high school or whatever?
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Ui, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
Alice's Monica.
You know, this game really just can't give me a break, can it? Oh my Jesus Christ.
Hitomi's friend who went to the same school as her and Renju. But why? Monica's body was found just now. But even back then, Hitomi knew. She knew that Monica was already dead. Iba, where is Hitomi right now?
At headquarters for questioning. MPD still believes that the body they discovered was Iris.
Got it. Contact boss. Have them bring Hitomi to Abyss.
Roger that.
Hey Hitomi, I got some questions for you. Not that I don't have questions for everybody else in this goddamn game, but specifically for you right now. Oh look, boss is here for this one. Lovely.
You're awfully calm. You saw the corpse of your daughter today. You were called into the station to confirm her identity. And yet here you are, cool as a cucumber, even though you lost your precious daughter. Shall I guess why?
I mean, this isn't really much of a,
Her name is she has been
much of a question. There's only,
Monica?
yeah, I get it. Only one possibility for what it could be.
Because that body isn't Iris, and you know it.
Are you serious?
Yes. Her name is Monica Ey. She was killed when she was 19. She went to the same high school as you, and she was your best friend. Isn't that right? Nothing to say for yourself? Hiding something? Maybe you killed her with Renju.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, now you're talking. But we know Renju committed a crime, illegally disposing of a body, and we can prove it. The cold storage warehouse where the body was...
I swear to God. 3.13% of players confronted Hitomi with evidence with no mistakes. Like, come on. It's gotta be just because no one makes it this far into the game, right? Because there's no way anybody failed that presentation of evidence or interrogation or whatever. There's no way.
It's been managed by Renju Okiura for almost 2 decades now, and witness testimony proves that he knew about the corpse there. And if I'm not mistaken, you knew about the corpse too, Hitomi. You and Renju have been close since high school. It's not too much of a stretch to think that he told you about the body. And I remember you telling me once.
When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Ui, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
How did you know that she was dead?
I didn't.
Don't play dumb. I know you're hiding something. You know what happened 18 years ago. And you knew she was pregnant. You were her best friend. Of course you would have known. Tell me. Tell me everything.
Date, she's not going to talk. Sync with her.
Date, I'm sure I've told you enough.
Yeah, shut up. About 6 minutes. I get it. I know. Okay. How do we begin?
No.
I'm not hiding anything.
Then let's try it. Let's experiment with my mind. Then we'll know for sure what'll happen.
Wait, hold on. What are we doing? Why are we doing that?
Fine. I'll just say it.
Yeah?
Pewter, tell him.
Me?
You know more about it than I do.
Well, first off, 6 minutes is not a hard limit. It could be 7, or even 8.
I don't care about the exact time. I'm asking what happens if you go beyond the limit.
Do you remember the story I told you about the egg?
Yeah, why?
If you imagine an egg as your consciousness, the yolk is what goes into the subject's brain. The white remains inside your shell. If you go beyond the limit, your yolk will not be able to
Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, that's exactly what's going on here. That's exactly what this is. This is exactly what I thought what I thought it was a couple episodes ago. Because as logic dictates, if you are transferring your consciousness to the other person, then it has to do a swap if it can't return. So that's what it is. That explains everything as to what's going on with the Cyclops killer, which, by the way, hasn't even been a relevant point of discussion for about 10 episodes at this point. So possibly even longer than that, actually. So yeah, that just confirms everything I suspected.
The subject's mind will start to take over the sinker's consciousness, right? I know that part already.
Indeed. But there's more to it. After the yolk is devoured, the egg white is brought through the machine next.
Huh?
And there's more. It's not just the sinker's brain. The same process eventually occurs in the subject's as well. In other words, the entire egg ends up
That's
being
what I thought.
mind.
Yep, I know, I get it. Yeah, thank you.
Brain has what can be understood as a memory limit. One brain can only hold.
I know, I get it. I already deduced this.
Now you know everything. Talk to the boss.
Yeah, I want to...
I was unaware of this as well. This information is not on any accessible databases.
We had to prevent the possibility that the system could be exploited.
Exploited?
Even if it wasn't you, someone else might try. We didn't tell any Sinkers this, including you. Project Sync is a top-secret project. It's a matter of national security. Even Sinkers are on a need-to-know basis. Think about it. What if you were kidnapped by bad people who tried to make you talk?
Bad people?
A criminal organization, spies from another country. Those people. If you blabbed about Project Sync, the entire country might be at risk. You heard it from Pewter. The sync machine isn't just for entering a person's somnium. It can also be used to swap bodies between two people.
Wow, so this isn't... Okay, wow. If at this point I didn't already deduce it, then this would have been the moment where I was like, oh, well, there you go. That explains everything. So apparently I was just a couple episodes ahead of the curve, but this offers every explanation you could ever possibly want. Because that's the one thing we were missing was, how can it be Falco and Dante at the same time? Well, it can be if it was possible for them to swap bodies, which is exactly what I thought happened, and here we go.
Imagine what this machine would be used for in the wrong hands.
I don't think I need to imagine it, boss. I think it's already
That's why
happened.
I didn't tell you. We can't let the secret get out.
Do you really need to keep showing me the same image?
Trading minds?
Remember what I told you earlier? Are you listening to me?
Yeah, I got it.
Are you really okay?
I'm fine. Start it.
Understood. Let us begin.
By the way, that's all just a distraction from the fact that we might have found a little bit of a child swap tangled situation here. Where Monica gave birth to Iris, presumably, because they look exactly alike. And then there was a little bit of a child swap for Hitomi. Oh god, what the hell is this?
God?
I am the god of fire.
What? Oh, that's how you want to start the Somnium, huh? That's how we're gonna begin this?
I burn erotic books with my flames of red hot.
What the hell?
My, how ruthless.
Ow!
Are you okay?
That hurt.
I'll let you read this porno mag if it'll make you feel better.
Can we stop saying that over and over again? I'm sick of hearing about it.
I will burn it.
The fog is making it pitch black.
The light over there. Is that a firefly?
Oh, good. Can't wait to do a Somnium in the dark where I can't see anything. That's gonna be phenomenal. How many locks we got this time? Lay it on me. That's 1, 2, 3. Only 3? Really? Or maybe there was a fourth one there. Nope, there's the fourth one. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I just can't see anything.
It disappeared?
No, wait. It might still be nearby.
Hi there.
A flower bud. I cannot identify the variety.
Smell, figure out type, worship. Let's worship it. Since we were talking about
It
God earlier, let's try to worship the flower bud.
as though I am mourning the dead.
I mean, at this point, it wouldn't be the most ridiculous thing we've done in the game so far. Comparatively.
It bloomed a little?
I don't know what caused it, but it's better than nothing happening.
Alright. That was totally the plan all along. And we've already unlocked one of the things. We got lit the hell up. Is what happened there. No timey? Big sad. There's things over there. I'm just gonna follow the trail of lights. I'm just gonna follow the trail. There's a hole in a tree. Okay, I don't want to go to the upside down. Thanks, though. I've seen Stranger Things. I don't want to do
A
that.
rock.
We have a rock. Should we do something with the rock? We can worship, lift, kick, or check. Well, kicking is only gonna hurt your foot if you try to do that, so let's lift it as let's worship it. Worshipping the thing worked last
A
time.
rock.
Dogs live in the rocks too, you know.
A rather Japanese way of thinking.
Just try it.
If you insist.
How was it? You've cleared your head, right?
Yes. I now feel a sense of emptiness.
Guess it was a waste of time.
I do not want to hear that from you.
Well, at least I got a timey, but that appears to have gotten us nowhere. Was I supposed to go go into the upside down? I was probably supposed to go into the upside down.
A tree. I may be able to fit inside.
Stick hand in, peek inside, scream, tackle. I think sticking our hand in is the safest option. I don't think we need to waste a timing on a 15-second thing. Just stick our hand in.
I am not going to be eaten or anything, right?
I make no guarantees.
Whoa!
Okay, well, here we go.
I fell, but I am still in the forest.
It's darker than before.
What? Is someone there? That voice is...
Find out where that voice is coming from.
By chance, will we find out if we follow the trail of green lights? We're probably going to find out if we follow the trail of green lights. There's Rock 1 right here. There's no real point in interacting with Rock 1, though. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, good, it goes in multiple directions. That's lovely. Okay, which way should we go? I guess we'll just go this way. Thanks. Oh my Jesus Christ, I can't. Okay, well at least there's no shouldn't be many barricades here. Since it's just a wide open space with a bunch of green dots everywhere to guide the way. So that's nice. So rock, is it just the same layout as before, just with 2 in front of it instead of 1? That might be what it is. It might just, oh wait. Oh, there's a thing here. I didn't even see that. There's a hidden item here. Alright, we did it. We got the hidden thing. So should we just keep jumping through the hole in the tree? Let's just keep jumping through the hole in the tree. Tackle, stick, hand in, peek inside, scream. Should we tackle it this time? Let's tackle it this time. Why not?
Understood. I will do my best.
That was not as effective as I thought it would. Oh. Hi there, photograph.
This is a picture of Hitomi, Renju, and Monica.
Everyone is so young. Hold on to that.
Which, by the way, that voice that we heard is probably Renju. Where I don't know where it came from, though. Is it over here? Oh, well, that's a yes. All right, they're asking that. Asked and answered. That's Renju.
Renju Okiura.
Hey, buddy. Flirt with him. No. Let's just show the picture.
Renju, look at this.
Okay, bye. I kind of needed that.
Wait!
Bye.
Renju, stop.
You can't just take evidence and run. That's not how this game works. You don't know how the game is played, Renju. You need someone to tell you how the game is played. Okay. Thanks, I got it. Oh god, this place is just actually a maze. This might be the one time I actually need to use a map. Okay. This actually is kind of useless. This is of no use to me whatsoever. Eyeballs, yeah, okay, never mind. This is utterly worthless. This is just actually a worthless map. I don't even know why I bothered opening it up in the first place. Okay, let's just keep following the trail around. We may find something eventually. Rock 1, rock is worthless. It's rock 2. I don't want rocks. The rocks aren't doing anything for me. Okay, I think we're gonna need to reset this. There's approximately a 0% chance that we managed to pull through this in the first try. Rock 3 is hiding back here. Are there any other holes that we can jump through, maybe? Oh, wait, what's this? Aha, a hole. Super Mario Galaxy style, let's go ahead and jump in the hole.
This hole?
Let's go. Jump in. Vamonos!
Really?
Yeah, go ahead.
Understood.
Super Mario Galaxy style will appear on the other side of the planet.
It's even more difficult to see now.
At least we've got somewhere new.
Voice? That's Hitomi's voice.
Where is she? Look for her.
3 minutes.
We haven't gotten any, I'm deliberately saving my timing because we haven't gotten any since that first one, so I'm saving it for the very last action we take. Okay, man, you really just cannot see anything. Ah, hi! Hi! Hi there! Well, I guess I got jump scared by Hitomi run. So okay, that's kind of neat. She's a dynamic character actually running through. That's something. Just didn't expect to be jump scared by it. Okay, should we follow you? Maybe you'll take us to the correct place to go. Or maybe you'll just wander around aimlessly, who knows. There's another hole in the tree. I'm just gonna let her wander around. Let's just interact with the hole.
Hole in a tree. About as big as a capybara, I estimate.
Those are pretty big.
We've tried tackling and peeking inside, so let's try screaming this time. See what that does for us.
Date likes Hitomi.
Hey, what are you trying to say? Hitomi won't remember this sink, but still.
Oh, that actually worked.
Stopped.
Okay, that actually did something. Okay.
A hole in a tree.
So this hole is actually useful. We can interact with it. So what happens if I stick my hand in? What does that do?
Why won't get sucked
I make no I don't think you'll fit if it tries to suck you in. The hell?
A cord bracelet has appeared on my wrist. Perhaps it belongs to someone.
It might be important. Hold on to it.
Hey, Hitomi. Where are you?
You have less than 2 minutes, Date.
Yeah. Where's Hitomi? Oh, there she is. Okay, thankfully the game highlights her once you need to find her. Here, take the bracelet.
Do you remember this?
But man, people need to stop running away with our belongings. Really gotta stop it. It's kind of rude. We give you this lovely present, then you just take it and run. We can at least stop to have a chat first. Okay. Oh, it's another hole. Let's jump in.
Hole.
Jumping in worked before. Let's do it again.
If there is
I hope we have enough time. We might have to... I think I'll probably have to do this again to do it under the time limit. But that's fine, because now that I actually know where everything is, it should be easier.
Hey, what is going on?
I don't know. It's pitch black. I can't see anything.
I see. Then it is not me malfunctioning.
Can you feel your way around?
I can try.
Man, there are just no green lights anymore. I mean, there's one thing over there. I can... Oh, there's a giant... Oh, why is there a giant tree in the way? I don't like that. Okay, I think we're gonna run out of time. I think we are just guaranteed to run out of time. The hell? Hi.
A licorice flower.
How much time is it gonna take? Okay, it takes 15 seconds to dig this up. Let's... I'm guessing the last thing is gonna take, like, 900 seconds, but we have the... We're gonna hope the timing's gonna save the day. We're kind of banking on the timing to save the day here. I'm also hoping that it will actually have been worth it to save it for the last one, and that I wasn't just wasting it.
What?
Oh my god, what that... Okay. Alright, I get interested... Oh, alright then.
Another hole.
Well, you know what to do.
A large hole.
Yep, that's what I figured, okay. It's gonna be close. We're just gonna barely make it under the time limit.
I will not protest now.
Good thing I saved it, though. I had a feeling. I had a feeling it'd be worthwhile to save it. Did you really need the Matrix shot? Oh my dear lord. You were really proud of yourselves for that Matrix shot, weren't you?
That is...
I mean, we kind of already knew that was how that was going to end. There's only one reason why Renju and Hitomi would be in the forest together, given the context of where the story is right now. Has every single achievement been a rare achievement? Because for those who don't know, a rare achievement is when less than 10% of players have earned it. Hasn't every single achievement so far been rare? I'm pretty sure. Well,
Hitomi, I think I know what happened 18 years ago.
and on that note, we're gonna go ahead and leave the video right here, and then we'll come back on Monday. It's a really, really mean cliffhanger to do this to you, but we're gonna leave it here for now, and then we'll come back on Monday, and then we'll get the full... I mean, you could probably already piece together for yourself based on that little flashback to the basics of what happened, but we'll get the finer details on Monday. So that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time. We'll catch you all on Monday for some more AI the Somnium Files. Goodbye.